The Most Love is about a woman named Summer. She was a woman who was sheltered her entire life. And upon her turning 30, her eyes were open about a world that was out there that she was never introduced to. So once she began to travel and experience different people, different cultures, she ran into a lot of deception. Deception primarily from men after she had been with one particular man for 15 years. So to enter into these relationships with different personalities, people with different baggages, it was something that was very different, unique for her because she had been sheltered her entire life. And then her trying to incorporate her love into these people, these new people that she would meet, she didn't understand why they didn't have the same type of love that she had. So she found herself over and over again having her heart handed back to her. But she still chooses to love. And that's something that I want people to understand, how important it is to love. She dealt with men who had post-traumatic stress disorder, who had control issues, insecurity issues, and she herself began to have self-esteem issues because of her interaction with people who had their own baggage. But most importantly, through all of that, she found herself. She finally discovered who she really was, her purpose in life. She was able to find that through her journey. The book is about relationships. It's about healthy relationships. I could relate to everything that Summer went through, as majority of the women who have read the book, they say, wow, I could replace my name with Summer's name because that was my life. And it shocked me because when I wrote the book, that's what God had laid in my heart, that this is going to be a book that people will be able to relate to. Do not look at this book as a romance novel. If you understand each character, that they are real people. The life that was lived is not fictional. So to know and understand that these people actually lived this life, that's a help in itself. To know that in the end, Summer was still standing, that she endured. I'm thankful for people coming out and showing their support, and the people who have actually bought the book to come and say, hey, you know, it was a great book, I can relate, it has changed my life. And to know that my book was in the libraries at 4 different locations there in Pinellas County, it felt really great. Everyone is not able or have the ability to buy the book. So knowing that there were going to be people there in the library who would be able to read the book without having to purchase it, that was a great feeling in itself. People who weren't familiar with the actual book and people who were at the library that passed by, I wanted to have something that would grab their attention and invite and pull them in to want to know, well, what is this book about? So I wanted the display to have certain scenes from the book, like the romance of the wine glasses and the picture of the author, so they could kind of balance everything together. The greatest challenge has been to get the story out there. It takes a lot of marketing. It takes a lot of support to get the word out there about the book, to bring the audience into you. Your audience builds from other people reading the book, but you first got to have them aware of the book, that it's even out there. There is a sequel. That was demanded by my readers. They were like, we need a sequel. We need to know what happened to Summer. No matter what you go through in life, you have to pick yourself up. You have to find the strength within, but more importantly, you have to forgive others for the things that they do to you.